Yeah, you don't know. They still aim up on the radar, take over the radar again. You don't know. Jihadis. The militant, another one. Straight to reality. What them say now? Me are the radar DJ, under the radar. People hear me from far, me are the shout-out star. Under the radar, never fight me down, because they know me a star. 2005 shout-out, you know the black votes. It create a new post on the airwave. And when me start talk, people on them cell phone. They repeat after me, polarizing the media, TV, radio. Me rhetoric influence me, the people, them a anchor in a conversation. Them a wait for feedback, me couldn't wall of my future, to see a better future. Sing balik, just that they never care if a better two probo blackness in a them slackness. I run down palace, them downgrade me, pay upload me, dance and rhetoric, voice bow chat. Me are the radar DJ, under the radar. People hear me from far, me are the shout out star. Me are the radar DJ, under the radar. Ready for any DJ, they know me a star. It's a racket, you know. I'm going to America, what's the star, man? I keep that again. Remote control.
Are your teams, is FEMA ready for this? Because you guys have been pretty taxed lately with all the hurricanes of last year and this year's busy hurricane season.
Short time ago from the Rose Garden.
Wait, Bush, I don't know.
The challenges that we face on the ground are unprecedented.
But there's no doubt in my mind we're going to succeed. Right now the days seem awfully dark for those affected. I understand that. But I'm confident that with time, you get your life back in order, new communities will flourish, the great city of New Orleans will be back on its feet.
Bound to see is pure desperation on the parts of hundreds of
citizens, and this tape was indeed edited.
They're telling everybody that we all right.
There are only 2 boats working this area. I'm told that the New Orleans police put out a call to all its officers saying, if you have a boat, bring it here, help us. But the officers who have boats cannot get to them in many cases because the roads are flooded to their homes. And so
desperate as some of those survivors, at least the ones we saw waiting in the water, look at.
Yes. I always wanted to rewrite the past. 20 years ago, 2005, after Hurricane Katrina damaged New Orleans, majority black community, African American community, black American community. They are the majority. Yeah, I was wondering a discussion about it, but you know, getting a recognition after that spark, you know, because of the black vote down there, why George Bush and his administration, you know, played a slow response, played a blame game, finger pointing, blame game at each other across the media. Yeah, so in Jamaica, I couldn't get no one talking about like that. To speak reality, that's something Christian rejected. But anyway, so that's 20 years ago. Yeah? And when I talk about it, they shut me down. Because that's what they say. That's what they think, that's what they believe. If I belong at number 7, they want to keep me at number 2. You know, they want to keep me lower, less, you know. They say blessed be the poor. So to use a recognition to better organize, it was like an absurd thing to these black people here in this community, Northwest St. Catherine, Linstead, yeah. They rejected everything. Every good thing we tried, they opposed and rejected it. You know, that's the way they was thinking. They was black and proud. History was made. How I look at it, you know, I made my name with the George Bush administration, you know. And then, you know, recognition came, you know, satellite inputs, you know, telecommunication inputs or what they want to call it. You know, people get to repeat and send message off, but I look at it, use it to get something, you know, let the community get better, you know. Like, Lindsay should be a community with a media that's boom, flourish. That's how I looked at it, you know, let's make Lindsay something. They rather talk to the world, and the community don't get nothing. While open another race or religion, here's something on the other frequency to open a door for them from far. There's no door open in Lindsay. You know, just people going to work get job, whether from Chinese, Indian, them own business community, you know? Yeah, so watching the storm, the TV, CNN news, I had cable. So other cable news. But it was CNN I mostly watch. So the fat white man said, meteorologist, he came on TV one time. I don't know if it was 3 days before the storm. I don't know, he said, fat white man said, thousands of people going to die down in New Orleans. Yeah. So I found it interesting, a white man, meteorologist, saying, thousands of people going to die. I never heard of a storm, hurricane, killing thousands of people. So I'm looking at the racial issue now. If thousands of people are going to die, I mean, maybe that's what the white man wanted. You know, that thousands of black people dead. You know, so I found the storm interesting to watch. Every day I watch it since from I heard that white man. The only was 3 days before it. I don't know, I kept watching it till the storm landed. You know, that Sunday, I went, and then Monday and Tuesday I watch it every day. I was not working, I was unemployed. So I watch it whether in the day, come back at night, found interested. The next day, even noon, go outside, talk about it on the street corner where I hang on King Street, you know, around Parkway and a few other people. Like them say, a storm will come and thousands of people gonna die. You know, so I found it interesting. Yeah, so when the night storm come now, so watch it. So the storm came, I watch it that night too. You see the Superdome, like a zinc floor. I was up watching it that night. It was late when the hurricane started blowing. Superdome that night, got something roof off, lift off, and inside, media man talking, all that I saw. Yeah, so I watched it, you know. So the storm passed now, the next day. I watch TV, nothing. Morning, noon, and night, back and forth in the house. Talk with my Auntie Phyllis, because she come to Jamaica to visit her mother, which is my grandmother, you know. Yeah, so we watch and we not see nothing, you know. So a day or two after, whenever I do the calculation, but I know it's in that period of September. Yeah. So my aunt will watch it too. Sometimes she's in the kitchen with the work and her mother, granny. So they say, Nigel, it seems like you're into that, you know, you watch it into the storm thing, that, you know, the news coverage. I say, yeah. So I'm looking at a different angle and she looking at it. I'm analyzing, look, listen, observe, you know, learn. So I saw when the media, the journey, they went to George Bush, the president, what's his response going to be? He went like this. He went to another man, Scott McLean, if I'm pronouncing his name right. He pointed finger at somebody else. So it's like pointing finger. This one, whether it was a male, female, they was pointing finger. They didn't answer to the media. So I look for acknowledge it, you know, doing the knowledge, you know. So the day after, one day, so me seeing the slow thing, like, you know. So my auntie said she never understand, you know. They've not really seen nothing. And I think I remember seeing one water pump before or after when I said the blackboard. So anyway, so 1 in the morning, probably before 12 o'clock, right, I didn't go outside because I was at work, so I must sleep and watch till I'm ready. So I get to go outside, so I stop in the kitchen with my auntie. She was sitting down with the other worker, punching. So we discussing the storm, how the people, them not react, the government people. So like most people say, they can't really say nothing because they not say anything. So me say out of my mouth, is what I recall or remembered, the origin of thing, is because of the black votes. Why them a take them local time, you know, playing, pointing the finger, playing the blame name game, you know. That's what, and whatever else came up with it, you know. So I went about my business. I knew I had a point there to my aunt, you know. I knew I sent a message to my auntie right there, you know, clever thing, quick, swift, and changeable, remainable. So I went outside, you know, same corner, King Street, you know, talking to whom I know, which like Parkway and some other people, and just chat. Because they didn't find the Katrina storm interesting. Even before it was coming, like storm, 1,000 of people. But after it happened now, and no 1,000 of people, they didn't find it so interesting before the spark, you know, for the black boy spark. Because they say Hurricane Gilbert hit Jamaica, I mean, you know, government can only do what they can do. But I look at it different, the black and white issue. The white people take them look at time. You know what I'm saying? They will use intellectuality. So no one did say on media that it was racism. No media that saw on TV. When there was a black person talking, I didn't hear nothing about that. So, you know. But like I said because of the black boy, didn't mention nothing about racism out of my mouth. Whatever went behind my back, whatever went out there behind my back and re-edit, not my business. I'm only expressing what came out of my mouth. to my auntie. You understand me I say? Yeah. Yeah, so after me and my auntie spark, you know, went outside, do my thing, talk on the corner, and then anyway, so, you know, a day or two, or whenever days it was, noticed something going on. My auntie said something to me, but you know, you made a knowledge born, so it's not like she had to tell me exactly what took place, because me I don't never talk about nothing about satellite and when I thought people going to repeat after me. I think she said something, I don't know if she said something about, you know, but you know, she's hint, but it was no direct hint. And me just calm and cool, because I'm like, me call my father as well. You know, because anyone of my aunt and uncle come to Jamaica, they call them brother and sister. So I know she can call daddy, she can call auntie Babs, she can call uncle Baba, I think, you know. Yeah. And I don't remember calling my mother. But anyway, so after that now, like I said, I realized something was behind my back going on, you know. So my Nigel wisdom was swift, so no problem, they didn't jump up and, like I said, me and my aunt never talk about nothing directly. Like I said, me and my auntie never talk about nothing directly. You understand? Yeah. So one day watching TV, you know, I hear a woman say, no, satellite went up. American woman, you know, with a white woman. So when me hear she said, I knew something was up. Like satellite went up, like something up there, but don't know what it is, don't know what it was. But I look, listen, observe how the roadside people act, and the people in the streets, like when I talk, they go up on their cell phone. Back then, people was using phone like this, that they call a banger phone. Some might had other phone that was more expensive, like Nokia, 3010, those type of phone was in existence, you know, Motorola, flip-flop, yeah. Yeah, so when we talk, a lot of people go on their phone, like, they calling somebody. I always say they call it IRFM. Yeah, so you know, so that when I realized something about, stay calm and cool, you know. Let's say a wise man play fool to catch the wise. You know? Yeah, so lookless observance of the people rotates around, evolve, you know, a lot of talking and excitement while things became political tension, you know. PNP been in power for like 15 years and the JLP been out of power for 15 years. So I was supporting the JLP, because when I go on power was a JLP. Around there, I learned enough politics. You know, grow up America, I grow up. You know, so a lot of people are looking at things since this symbolic thing come out. You know, symbolic gesture, what it's gonna affect. It's affecting people already. Because a lot of people start pushing sexuality against me, bisexualism. You know, they say the name of the black votes. Not about no black love. Black vote, that's politics. I swear politics, you know. I really saw a radio station when they said Gigi swept water. Then come with that. So in the future I bust it in the lyrics, it didn't do nothing. So yeah, back then, so I understand all the people watching, and some were saying, boy, a lot of people didn't start liking me. Yeah, my own and other people have different nationality, but Jamaica national. You know what I say? Yeah. So a lot of people became instigating now. They start hearing a lot of things. And you start hearing about Iran. You know, I watched a lot of news. So from September after the Black Boat spark, September, October, November, December, January, I was unemployed. You know, trying to get a job, it was like, nah. I even tried to get a job where I used to work back at True Juice. I used to work in 2003. You speak to an individual today, the next time I see them, them have an attitude. Like they're hearing something else. You know? So no matter how me talk to people up front, once they hear something on that frequency or whatever somebody tell them, they're gone with it. So I support the People's National Party and they come to realize me at JLP. So might want me to be a bisexual, so I would like less looking at the job. Yes, yeah, from my own people. And not worrying about Chinese, because them time, you know, a lot of people feel that Chinese under the PNP administration. Yeah, they say PNP give Chinese certain type of exempt from tax. You know, and so, you know, and majority of black people work in the Chinese, you know. You know, African Jamaican start calling them. Because they distinguish. Anybody can say they're black. Yeah, Indian say they're black, cool say they're black. Anybody can say black. But you can't say you're black and deceive me, because I'm no fool. Anyway, yeah, but I acknowledge, yeah. So it's not like I'm looking job for China. You know, yeah, but if I made an attempt, the black would probably like, nah, because they say I live right. They know how me talk and who me they run. You know, so they didn't take no chance. So everything was like instigated. After the Black Boat spot, enough people started passing remarks. Yeah. So I started seeing a lot of things about Iran. I saw Iran on TV right before the Black Voice. That was on TV about them nuclear enrichment program. Yeah. Yeah. So I started watching enough news and seeing enough things about Iran, learning something new. Yeah. So watching a lot of TV all them months there. Nothing. So my auntie, my auntie they extended her visit. Yeah, I think she said a month. Yeah, I think she left in probably late October. I mean late in September, I think, because she come in August. Yeah, so she had to leave probably late September. Anyway, so we're watching TV back and forth. You know, you talk, people talk, things, people bring conversation to me. Then a lot of people started switching on the street corner with me anymore. It's like them shouldn't talk to me no more. It's like I should be the one talking to people. So they will allow anybody to come on the con, strangers. You know, me must talk to them, they must talk to me. Yeah, that's how them change the game. Listen, I just turn fool. A chance to organize and build things, they just chat and instigate. Running down politics, running down people who's at their workplace among their co-workers. JLP and PNP politicians. They all work in the same place. So, but they are the one representing Christianity. And they talk about God of love and all that stuff. So to me, I see them as some morons, uneducated, they're not civilized. Everything bother them, that's not their concern. And the thing was never to make me make money, you know. So they would rather me start selling for somebody than trying to get my own goods and sell it. To them, it's like, nah, you know, they rather me try to hustle on somebody, continue. It's not like I was hustling on people. Me their own power way, that's one person. But me see a door, you know, but the blacks look at the different master, the hypocrite them. They don't know they're dead. They just like to point finger at people but won't blame themselves for nothing. That's them. So it was like that, and I wasn't stressing it. So here comes December now. You know, December is Grand Market night. Grand Market Day, the day before Christmas. Crowd from all walks of Jamaica come to the streets. Places Avenue crowded, King Street crowded. You know, people hustle make money. And the ink pan that come. And even that same night, not $1 made. It's like, you know, when some people see me now and they know who I am, they not buy from me. I guess buy from me would make it look like a lot of people didn't buy from me. A lot of people didn't buy from me. I guess buy from me would make it look like I'm looking too good. You know, I made a name and they have never people talking about me. So I didn't make no money at the corner. None of the store up on the corner. And none of the owner they didn't give me nothing, not a socks. That's sneaker, no, but I didn't stress it. And I wasn't forcing. You know, it's about beg and buy all day. Because sometimes they're on the corner and left, I'm not there all day. You know, we can't see it. I'm seeing man go on corner and make sale. Whether it's a 2-hour sale, he makes up. When I see a man go to family or a woman who buying them sons them sons Christmas Eve. I never care. I go Christmas to get my Christmas money from my parents, you know. And they will send, uncle will send money. I go pick it up and I give it to them. I will bring them money for them and t-shirts. So we have to up and down grandma to make money. To have a Christmas money. After money after Christmas. But it's good when we make money.
Get your wine slice, drink alcohol, drink responsible. Hello, young man. Enjoy your Christmas Christian holiday.
No, no matter. And then guys, anyway, so family give me money. So we don't have to stress out, you know. So you know people envy me, so it's hard for a bisexual to buy from me. To make me get money, so you're mad? Yeah. So after the Christmas thing, I had to think. You know? Then the New Year starts. Yeah. You have to change the game. It's not right. You have to put the pen to work. And Marcus Garvey said, the pen is mightier than the sword. No, I remember about November. I don't know exactly what week, first, second, third, or fourth. Good with calculation. So I was on the corner of King Street, you know, standing, and you know, every day people look at me and watch me. So the radio was playing, and the preacher man said, "What kind of a man sits on a corner or stand on a corner?" Whatever word he said. Because on the corner I could sit down and whatever day I'll go inside the store. What kind of a man sits on the corner waiting for his mother to send him money? And when him said that, you heard nothing else. You like everything was done. That was it. They're like cut it off. I don't know if somebody turned it off or radio station just changed it, just cut that off. That's all the man said. What type of man sits on the corner and wait for his mother sending money? Nothing else come after it. But people looked at me. I'm like, what them looking at me for? I'm like, oh. So that's how they want to play this game now. You know? Throw words like they've been doing already. You know? Following hearsay and whatever. So I looked at the difference. So I said, you know what? I'm sure none of them know that I'm not a Christian. I talk about 5%. Talk about God's on earth. Talk about Nation Islam. Jomo Kenyatta. Talk about the Momo of Kenya. So a lot of things people start hearing. Talk about Palestine, so they know that already. You know, kind of talk. Why some say, boy, it's Christian time or it's scripture time, so they don't want to hear about Palestine no more. Because me talk about that enough time. You know, I talk about 2001 when Iran sent a container of missiles to the Gaza Strip, and Israel intercepted it, a container. And President Bush labeled Iran president as an axis of evil. The regime, yeah, it was the axis of good, helping a Muslim brother, helping the regime who want freedom from Israel occupation and land grabbing, yeah. So, big thing on CNN news, I liked it, yeah. That's when I first saw Iran as a weapon. You know, it was always Saddam Hussein in the media. Yeah, but I said, them people like Palestinians too, they support Palestine. So, yes. So, anyway, so after hearing what the preacher man said, I assume he was a black man, African Jamaican. Anyway, so I said, no, I better start guy Mass G. Yeah, so I got information. I went to the Camp Road Mass. So I went there with this. It is a, you know, God's on earth universal flag. I went there with this. I didn't just go there. I went there and let them know where I come from, what nation I came from. Yeah, so I showed it them too. Like, I'm from this nation. They said they never know about that nation. Say, the man who built this nation came from the Nation of Islam. Oh yeah, Nation of Islam, Malcolm X, oh, large Muhammad this, large Muhammad that, and, you know, Farrakhan can't go to Mecca and this, all type of chatting. Yeah, so Farrakhan need to go to Mecca to lead black people in America, or open up their eyes. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I know Clarence 30 was in Nation of Islam, calling Father Allah, just a name. So I went there with caution, look, listen, observe. So when I went to the mosque now, the Muslim, they gave me a paper, or showed me a paper, you know, with the crescent moon, you know, and what they call it now, some history of what it was saying, the angle, and what Prophet Muhammad supposed to say. That's what I remember I said. Didn't remember everything. I heard about some crescent moon, didn't know what it was. And they talk about Salahuddin. He came under that and recaptured Jerusalem from the Christians, you know what I'm saying, the white people, the devils, that's what the lesson said. So in prison, I heard a lot of things, but never really read on a paper exactly what Saladin did. You know, but they're saying a lesson in this 114 lesson for Muslim lessons spoke about Jerusalem. Why they would take Jerusalem from the devils, which is the Europeans who went there and conquered. You know, so it went to death, but it didn't say Allah Saladin. Other members who know the history would say that particular degree is talking about La Saladin, or that particular lesson. Because in prison they say lesson and they say degrees. Yeah, that particular lesson, when they say we took it, it was La Saladin who united the Muslim and recaptured Jerusalem from the Christian Crusaders. Yeah. Yeah, so when they showed me that Christian moon, I already have knowledge about it, but didn't know they're going to show me an actual Christian moon. So I never really knew that it's something to do when the Christian moon appears. So I don't know. I didn't know all of that stuff. But I hear things. People hear things. You know, people argue in prison about, well, Master Fraud came. So what's the big deal about Salahuddin? Master Fraud came and thought the black man was God. So when you got the Sunni Muslim or I don't know if they, I would say Sunni. They were arguing with the gods, you know, the 5%ers. So look, listen, observe, you know. So they say a lot of Saladin like, okay, a change came. Master Fraud sent when the black man was in bondage in slavery. So when I went there, let them know from the gods and the nation, you know. And they welcomed me there. Then I started going on a regular. I went there back in December, early December. Yeah, then I went there back after the president made a speech, October 25th or so. The world without Zionism, the Iranian president.
Speech
yeah, I liked
earlier
that
this
speech.
week
where it said that Palestine, the new wave, Palestine will replace Israel. So the Jews, Israeli interpreted it. When it's Palestinian, now Palestine going to replace Israel, then Israel going to get wiped off the map then. So it became a burp on the media, all over the media. But not a good speech, but like the Israel interpreted. If Palestine replace us, then we're going to get wiped off the map. And they look at it, that's a regime who don't like them from day one. From the Islamic 1970 revolution, so they're going to get their way, but you know. But it was a good speech. I like the speech. Yeah, but it was supporting Palestine. So the more I watch TV, the more I learn about Iran and Israel.
Here is Israel.
Different hatred values.
The current president of
Israel
Iran
been existing, they've been a
has announced.
Anyway, so that was the year for 2005 after Hurricane Katrina. Then I had to change the game. Coming out and use the pen. Like Marcus Garvey said, the pen is matter than the sword.
to get rid of its nuclear weapons.
January
I'd love to
2006.
think there's something to negotiate with Iran.
Watch you like, what I'm going to write? I'm sitting down.